All right, welcome back to this edition of Eagle Talk. Today we're going to be talking about some conspiracy theories. So we'll start off with the moon landing. Do you fellas think it was real or fake?
I'm saying that it's fake.
I'm also going to say that I can argue for both sides, but just for this podcast, I'll say it's fake.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay off of going one side or the other. I can definitely argue for both sides, right? Number one, why it was real is that they got actual photos.
It was real.
It's true.
They got photos and
Yeah,
videos of it.
exactly.
I've seen the photos myself, right?
Which mean?
NASA took photos
From the moon.
of Neil Armstrong on the.
Or
But, like, it's easy to
like
fake photos.
in the stage.
ChatGPT.
You think
Not
like
ChatGPT.
they were in Hollywood?
Do you think
Maybe.
it was like a set?
It could
Could've
be.
been.
I'm saying it could be a set.
What about the moon rocks that they brought back? There's photos of
Who
them.
says those are moon
They
rocks?
could just be normal
Well,
rocks.
they look like they're not from Earth.
They are not.
They don't look like earthly rocks. They look like moonly rocks.
Also,
I would argue that there are rocks on Earth that don't look earthly.
also,
That's true.
I saw
Yeah.
a video of the flag that they planted on the moon, and it was blowing in the wind, but there's no wind.
There's no
on the
wind
moon,
'cause they're in
so-
space.
Exactly.
But and you gotta think about it too. The time period, right? They were in battle with the Soviet Union to
The
get
Russians.
the space race, right? So they probably had some external pressure to be the first
Number one.
ones to get to the
That's
moon.
true.
Yeah.
And plant that flag, and show their dominance over the Soviet Union.
Have we been back to the moon?
No, that's
No, not
also
really. That's
another
a
reason
good-
that I
Yeah,
think
that's
because
true. Because how would we not be able to get back?
Why haven't we gone
technology,
back?
right?
But
Why
why do
haven't
we need to get back? Maybe they don't need to get back.
Because it's the moon.
Because they
But
probably
why?
would want to prove that it's real. And
I'd also
And
want to just
gather
go there and
more-
do more like exploration.
Exactly,
And
and
get
gather
more
We're doing
more
that
minerals.
right now. We're doing that right
Get more
now.
data.
Just
We don't
with,
know
like
all-
We're not,
drones.
though. We're not.
we
On the
don't
moon.
we don't know a
We're not
lot
getting
about the moon.
samples.
Exactly.
So we could get
There's
more
nothing on the
information.
moon.
But how do we know?
How do we
How
know
do we
that?
know that?
Pictures.
From who?
From
Us. Satellites.
they don't get
There's-
they don't get good pictures of the moon though.
We
Yeah,
got little
There's some
drone,
good, there's
like
some good
RCXDs
I think there's some
walking
good
around
things
on
that
the
we can find on the moon.
How do you know?
What do you mean? There's little carts
There is
that
little-
drive
Like,
around.
aren't you like
Supposedly.
aren't you a little bit curious of like what
Why?
what's on the moon? Like I don't know.
I think it's just a giant rock.
well that's
It's a pretty big
scientific.
rock,
That's
yeah.
how it's defined. Yeah, but like aren't you a little curious of like
Not really. I am about like Mars, but
Mars would be cool. You think we could get to Mars?
Yeah, aren't they planning to like do something with Mars or
I
like?
don't-
No.
I have no clue, but
Did you watch that movie
Yeah.
Martian? I think it was
Yeah,
called. Yeah, that's
yeah.
a good movie.
I wanted Mars would be cool because
Yeah.
isn't it like it's all red, right? And it's kind of like deserty.
Dry,
It's like
Yeah.
deserty. It's like
Well, I
red
think
desert.
that would
and there
like
used to be
from
water.
what they've
Yeah.
discovered, I think that would be like a planet that would be still suitable because
Yeah.
like it's not too hot or too cold. You know?
There's no life. There's
imagine
no
there was life
anything.
on Mars. That's a conspiracy theory.
That
There's
is.
life on Mars.
There was.
Do you think there's life on
Mars.
any other planet?
Yeah,
Yeah.
out there. I mean,
think?
there's got to be like
If we're here.
Okay,
Exactly.
well, what are we defining as life, right? Are we
Plants.
defining
Living
like
things.
plants and things? Well, I could
Even
definitely see some
microorganisms
plants
and
being,
stuff.
Right,
Yeah,
right.
or
I could
like
definitely
small-
see something living on another planet. Maybe not humans.
But
Because
like-
I don't
Could
know
be
if it's
anything like that.
I don't know if it's possible that humans are surviving on other planets because
Yeah.
first of all, it's just they're the minority on that planet. There's like the sheer little amount of humans that they wouldn't be able to survive.
I mean,
without
but if-
other people, right? Because you need more people.
if space goes
People
on
survive.
forever, then like isn't there like
Like, how
there's
are
got
they-
to be more.
How are they getting jobs on Mars? Like,
How are
they-
we
how
getting
they
jobs
working?
here?
Well, I highly doubt that they have a whole civilization on Mars.
Yeah, probably not on Mars. I don't think that
So like
there's
you
life
can't
on
just
Mars,
like walk,
but
you
on
can't
other
just like
planets.
walk up
yeah.
to like Alpine and like ask for a job application and like make some money, because how are you gonna survive on Mars?
They got
right?
Mars Pine.
You know, they might not have farms where they can grow food. And what do you say?
Like the Mars version of Alpine.
Yeah. Did you say Mars pine?
He said Mars.
So,
But I think that's interesting. I think the wind is like the strongest piece of evidence. And they supposedly
And we haven't been back.
Supposedly
That's-
they lost all the files, like a lot of the files
Yeah.
for
Yeah.
like the moon landing, which it's
I feel
kind
like
of
I've
weird.
seen
And I
some
feel
videos
you'd be
too
able
of
to
like
keep them.
them interviewing some of the astronauts.
Don't
And they
they say
forget.
that?
They just
Exactly,
They
like
forget.
they forget or they don't want to talk about
don't
it. Or
remember.
they're just like
There's like,
ignoring them. They just don't want to talk about it at all, which is I find weird.
I feel like if you went to the moon,
you're like
you'd be talking about
I'm
that
there.
for life.
Exactly.
I went to
How
the
long
moon.
Yeah.
were they
You
up there
would
for?
give whole explanations.
Yeah,
not
you'd
sure.
give stories, you'd give
Were they
like
up
whole
there for, like,
experiences.
2 hours or what? How long
I
were
think
they
it was
up
not
longer
for
than
sure.
that.
I don't know how long. It is probably a little longer than that. They're
I'll
probably.
check.
I mean, we'll see. I mean,
I
I
feel
just
like-
think if you went to the moon,
You'd flex it.
yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
Yeah.
You would tell like your kids, your grandkids, their kid, their kids would, their grandkids would tell their kids.
But
like,
everybody knows that.
It says they're on there for 21 hours.
21 hours.
See, that's
On
a
the
long
moon.
time
That's a
to.
long time.
On the moon. You got a lot to
But like, also,
What year was that? 1962?
They were just
I
hopping
think
around.
62 or 64 or
late
But,
late
like, why weren't you
60s,
there
early
for,
70s.
like,
I'm not for
longer?
sure.
Was it?
It's
I
around
thought it
that
was
time.
68.
you know,
I thought it was 62. I don't know why.
I feel like my biggest argument is why haven't we been back?
Something
I think we
14,
just don't need to be back because
69.
there's just
69?
rocks up there. To be honest with
I guess so. But what about other planets?
you, we haven't gone to
Everything
other
else
planets.
really. I think it's after like the first. So like after Mars, everything's like so.
Far
It's like
away.
cold.
It's too.
It
Yeah.
gets big.
Right. It gets
And then
colder
it's
because
like-
it gets
Yeah.
farther
They're
away.
also like gas planets. I'm pretty sure. A lot of them.
yeah.
So they're just like. How are you
Do you
gonna,
guys
how are you
consider
gonna
Pluto a
get there?
planet? Or is it too small?
No, it's too small.
No, I don't
small?
think so.
What's wrong with small planets?
I mean, it's like, is the moon a planet?
Pluto's average.
No, the moon is a rock.
Yeah, moon orbits.
I don't know. Is Pluto bigger than the moon?
No.
No.
I think it is. I think
I
it
just
is.
It's got to have a certain gravitational.
But like, there's some
It
planets.
does. I think that's the
But doesn't
rule, right?
Pluto have its
There-
own moon?
There's planets that
It
have
does.
like a ton.
I
of
think a
moons.
lot of planets have their own.
I think
moon.
Every
moons have their own
planet has
moons.
their
Every
own
planet has like.
Like,
Like,
doesn't-
isn't there a
doesn't-
planet have like 7 moons?
What's the one with the rings?
Saturn.
Is that Saturn?
Yeah.
Saturn's got like a million moons because those are all like
Just low.
moons,
Fragments.
right?
I
Or
guess
rocks
so.
or
Yeah.
fragments? I don't
Yeah, but
know.
those are just like little moons.
I'm pretty sure Jupiter has a lot of moons too.
Yeah. All right, continuing on with the space topic. What do you guys think about aliens? Do you guys think any?
Yeah, we got one in a,
Like-
playing in the NBA right now.
Who's that?
Victor
Oh,
Wembanyama.
Yeah.
He's an alien. 7'5" with the skills of a guard. Can score at any level.
He's
mean,
cool, I guess.
He's an alien. No, he's not.
What
cool.
about
He's
what about
legendary?
Space, what about space aliens?
There got to be
Nothing
out there
like-
somewhere. If we're here, you're
I
telling
agree,
me like
yeah.
out of everywhere ever, there's not.
I don't
So
know.
if it goes on
I don't know if
forever,
they're on
there's
Earth.
gotta be
Not for
some.
sure. Not for sure.
I don't know if they're Earth, but
We're
again,
just-
if we actually,
We're just
I
the
don't
one
if we started,
coincidence
hey, if we started traveling to the moon more often, maybe we'd find out if there was aliens on other planets.
Exactly.
on the moon.
Well,
Okay, I don't think there's any on the
that
moon.
was just like a metaphor. I was just saying, like, if we.
But I
Actually,
think there's got to be some sort of like other thing out
Yeah.
there, you know?
There's got to be
I
a
don't know
tree
if
somewhere.
there's aliens out
Exactly.
there that we think like the ones in movies where like they
no,
got, like,
no,
the-
Yeah,
not the,
no,
not,
not-
the,
not
not the
the-
green,
not the green
not
ones.
the
Like
green
that.
ones with the big eyes,
Yeah.
like the
No.
ones you've seen like GTA.
But-
Maybe like
I
little
don't know, might be like
stuff.
little,
little things, like little
basic
ants or
life
something.
forms out there
Yeah.
that definitely could be possible.
I mean,
Like little plants. or
there's
something.
definitely some life form out there other than us. I feel like there's got to be one planet that can grow some vegetation.
Exactly. Yeah. For sure.
And like, have you seen those videos of like the random objects in like the sky, like that
Mhm.
look like UFOs?
Oh yeah.
Like,
What about it?
feel like
I
we
remember
were-
there was one. It was like a completely clear day. There was no clouds in the sky. It was like a whitish ring just like in the sky. It was like glowing. It was like a white. I wish I had the video, but like
You saw it? Like
no. I saw it on like TikTok. No, I didn't. see
Okay,
it.
but that
if
could
I
be-
saw it,
yeah.
if I saw it, I would be talking about that a lot.
It's like, you think Bigfoot's real?
I don't know.
No.
Nah, it's just a dude in a costume, bro.
You think?
I
Nah.
mean,
I mean, it could be
well,
like a
I feel
bear.
like- what would you
Like-
do if you saw Bigfoot?
I feel like someone just saw like a bear.
Running
Take a
all
picture
You know
day.
how
of
big
Outside.
bears can like get up on their back legs?
Take a
Picture of
picture.
the run. Do you like stop like? Act
You
like
have
do you
to.
treat it like a bear? Or do you like
If
act
you see
dead?
Bigfoot,
Yeah.
you have to stop and
Is
take
Bigfoot
pictures.
dangerous? Am I?
No, I feel like he's got to be dangerous because he's always like hollering out there.
Okay, but is he real?
No.
Can you keep
He's
I think
a-
it's just
Bigfoot
a
is
guy.
not a
I
real
think it's just a
thing.
guy
There's
in
some
like a
people
large
out there though,
suit.
like, so down where my brother goes to college in Ada, Ohio, they had a Bigfoot festival there while I was down there, and there were some like hard-believing, like people made like full movies about like their experiences with Bigfoot, and they were
Like
like
documentaries.
pushing hard that there was a Bigfoot out there.
All right, our next topic is are birds government spies and not actually birds?
I mean,
They just birds, bro.
They're
I-
birds?
Big birds.
You don't
I have
think
a
they're?
question though.
This is the
How many birds did you see during the government shutdown? Like how many pigeons did you see?
Remember, I do remember
pigeons
that.
are just around Linden.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
they
you don't see a lot of
okay,
pigeons
okay,
in
okay.
London.
Come on.
No,
But like,
you know what I
how many
noticed?
birds?
Like this,
Elon
you know the
Musk.
seagulls that you
I
see
got
at
chickens in
Walmart?
my backyard.
Like the seagulls
They're-
that be
they're
sitting on top of the
chickens.
Walmart.
Yeah, those are chickens, but not
I
birds.
low-key don't be seeing them anymore.
Exactly.
Chickens are birds.
They're always on the power lines, recharging.
Yeah, exactly.
They
Why
could
do
be
you
recharging
think?
on the power lines.
You think those little crows are just like there?
They just like to
for-
chill.
because they're no. I think.
But
they're-
why
I
wouldn't
think
they go
they're
up in a
planted.
tree?
Why are they always in your
Instead of in a
backyard?
city?
Why are they always on your street?
Because they're chilling, bro. They're
Why
just
are they
doing
always in
whatever.
your
On your
Why are they
house.
gonna be-
Why are they always on your house?
Why are robins always in your front yard?
Okay, let's just switch.
Because
Why
they
would the
eat
government
worms.
spy on Aiden Lewandowski?
Well, I mean, I
They
don't.
wanna keep
I don't
tabs
know.
on everyone.
Yeah, like
For what?
for governmental
reasons.
information.
So they plant a bird in everybody's
They
backyard.
plant a bird because it's so
They just release a flock of them.
unsuspecting that you just you take no
So-
notice
Also,
of
You know
it.
what you should do, Lou? Is next time you see that bird, you
Go
should
punch
shoot
a
it
bird.
and then go see if there's like some
Like a chip in
chips,
it?
Like a chip?
chips in there or some metal parts,
Dissect
and then
it.
Could
you
be.
can come back to us and tell us.
I don't know fully that they're government spies.
Or it might not be all of them. There might just be like a few out of the
exactly.
bunch.
Then they wouldn't even
Those
be able to see
robins,
everybody.
those
It
robins
wouldn't
do
matter.
not need to be
Dude,
in my front yard like that.
I think they're just chilling, dude. They're just birds.
Yeah, they look to be eating the worms.
That's what I'm
They're
saying.
just trying to
Something out
live.
there.
Early bird gets the worm. That's what I'm saying.
I think pigeons are spies. Maybe not.
I think pigeons are just pigeons.
Yeah.
What about
Well,
the ones in the power line?
have you seen the video of
They're recharging.
it was
on
like
the power
China or
lines.
some
They're
other
taking the
country
electricity.
that made the bird that like, or it was like a robot basically that could fly like a bird.
Where like they
Like-
used it like for the military, so like
Yeah.
it wouldn't get shot
Exactly.
down.
So
Yeah.
you think there's hundreds and thousands of those robots flying around?
But
the
listen,
country?
bro,
Could be.
that bird did not look real if you actually looked at it. Come on.
I mean, but they could have got better technology.
But that's like now though. Like pigeons have been around. Like it's not pigeons just
Pigeons have
popping
been around
back.
since,
No,
like, the
bro.
Great
That's why they're
Depression.
just
I
throwing
remember
a
reading
couple
books
out
about
there.
Pigeons have been there, bro, and we didn't have technology.
They're just throwing a couple out there though.
What, you think they just pre-fired us? Put the pigeons out there?
Maybe
They start
just a couple.
integrating like a pigeon, like one every 10 pigeons.
Yeah,
just like
exactly.
integrate it.
Oh,
I
this
think
team
mine
gets
did the
balls
Is like
like
the
that.
sky like a dome? Are we living in a dome?
No.
I don't know how that.
We
How
live
Is
in
the
a dome.
government
How's the sky
hiding?
blue, though?
Okay. Is
Why
the
is
government,
the sky blue?
We don't
Because
know.
it reflects off the ocean.
water.
Reflects off, but like
Yeah,
how?
but what? Why? Okay, but
What's
it,
reflecting?
all right. We're in the middle of Michigan, right? We're in the middle of
The
Michigan.
water, bro.
We're in the middle
Wait,
of
okay.
Michigan.
We start the topic so.
No, no. That was a
Wait, but
good
how is
start.
the water blue?
okay.
Because if I
You
grab
go-
a cup
let's
and
say
I
you
scoop
go
some
up-
water, it's
go up in
clear.
a plane, right?
All right.
How does it turn from space to blue to sky?
You're right. No, exactly.
Please explain. Please
no,
explain.
no.
explain it
I'm
to
getting
me.
that.
Explain it to me.
It's
Because it's
just
not
the-
possible.
Because it comes into
It's
our
the way you
atmosphere.
see. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Okay, but okay. Think about it. You said
What's
the
it
ocean, right? You
reflecting
said the
off?
ocean,
The
right?
water.
Think about it.
The
We're in
water?
the middle of Michigan, right? We're
Yep.
like right.
Yep.
I don't know where we're at. We're in the middle of Michigan,
We're
right? There's
something
no
Great Lakes.
ocean.
Think about.
The Great Lakes, but like we're far away
Think about
from
the
Lake
whole
Michigan
United
and
States.
Huron.
The whole United States, bro. Is it like blue?
You think? Okay,
is the
think
sky
about it.
blue
You're in the
some
middle. You're in the middle of
places?
like Oklahoma.
So it
Why
could
is
be
the
dome.
sky blue?
Wait, how is water blue though? Because if I grab a cup and I
That
scoop
is
some
true.
Water's
clear.
not. Yes, yes,
But they
yes.
say the water blue because the sky
Right,
blue.
because the sky's blue. So which one is blue?
Neither of them. The dome.
Okay, but
the
that's not
dome.
possible.
Yeah, sure.
How's it not? What's not
No,
possible?
Listen.
no.
You're not.
Think about it. The water's clear, so it can't be blue. So it can't. The sky can't be blue because it's reflecting off the water because the water's
And the
clear.
water can't
Here
be
we go.
blue.
But the
because
water
it's-
can't be blue because the sky's
Sky's
not
not blue
blue.
because the sky's black.
That's what I'm saying. How's it possible?
The sun, maybe. Does
No.
the sun got
How's
something
the
to do
sun
with
ain't
it?
blue, brother?
Yeah, the,
Yeah,
sun's
but-
orange. If it was,
But
the
it
sun's
goes
orange
through
is yellow.
the little. Have you seen that little light triangle? What are those things called?
By
Just
the what?
just the way you take in light, like your eyes taking light. I
That
don't
doesn't
know.
make any
It's the
sense. I
triangle
don't know.
of,
I'm
like,
not that
colors, and
scientific.
it's got
It says it
colors
like
all around.
absorbs like red and orange and yellow wavelengths of color.
Yeah,
I
those
don't- I
little
don't-
triangles. Have you seen like the sun coming through the triangle and it reflects on the earth?
I mean,
And that's how you see color?
I've never seen
Who
it
invented the
personally.
triangle?
I've never seen. I've never seen it personally.
Did the sky invent the triangle?
No.
Think about that.
Think about this.
How are they gonna say it's triangles,
Hold on.
but then the sky didn't know the triangle was?
Do you think? Do you
Mason,
think?
can you talk about this triangle?
Yeah, that thing. Yeah, the prism.
Show that to the. Do you think that? Okay, off topic. Do you think that Isaac Newton is smart for saying
No,
that an
bro.
object keeps moving?
I could. Do
Nah,
that.
I could do that. I could do.
Because an apple fell on his head. Is that the whole story about gravity? Is like.
An object.
But who
keeps
invented
moving
gravity?
If something never touches it.
Right, obviously, duh, right? But okay, maybe it was revolutionary for whenever he was alive.
Yeah. All right.
Nobody hear that?
Also, do.
What?
He goes, "Who invented gravity?"
No,
Isaac
no,
Newton,
no. But
man.
like, how did gravity like get him? Like, you just name it gravity.
Big Bang, bro.
How do we name everything? Right? Who named?
I would
all,
like
who-
to-
I've always wondered who named all the cities. In the,
Yeah,
in
I
the
want to be.
country.
I want to
Like,
have
who-
the job who
People,
names like
it's
the
just
streets.
people.
Yeah, the people like the people that came up.
Like
and
the
they were just
leaders.
Like,
They just name it after them. Like Virginia. There's probably a guy named Virginia.
like who named Alpine? You know?
Alpine.
Some
Yeah,
person that has the last
His last name's
probably
probably Alpine. Yeah.
That would be crazy.
Like Fast Eddie's.
Yeah. Is his name Eddie? We need to know this.
It is.
His name is Eddie.
All right, well that's gonna wrap up today's fun edition of Eagle Talk. Thank you for watching.